Hello students, this is a video guide to help you create a works cited page. It's very simple. If you use NoodleTools, it'll make your life so much easier. You will find NoodleTools under the My DCCCD tab of eCampus or Blackboard. And so the first thing you need to do is log in. Log into your eCampus account. Go to this tab, not courses, but My DCCCD. Scroll down a bit, and then you'll find it here. Cite your sources, NoodleTools. Click on it. If you've never used NoodleTools, you'll have to create an account. You just use your credentials, your Dallas County Community College credentials, and create an account. So right here, you will register. I already have an account, so I'm just going to use my login here. Okay, it saves all my projects from the past, and that's very nice. But I'm going to create a new project for this assignment. I'm going to call it Compare and Contrast. Make sure it's MLA format, and then right here at the citation level, go ahead and click Advanced. It gives us more options for the different types of sources we might need, and Submit. Now, I can add and update, add more stuff to my dashboard about this project, but I don't want to. I'm just going to start adding sources. So you click on the Source tab at the top. And now, as you can see, I don't have any sources in this project, so I'm going to show you how to add a couple different types. The first thing you have to do is create a new citation. Now you have to decide what type of source do I have. And so if you have like you're comparing and contrasting children's books or something, then you would have the book in your hand, and that would be a print or in-hand book. Okay. If you're using a digital book or an ebook, then you would go here. And so I'm going to pretend that I have an ebook, and I'm going to select ebook again. And I'm going to start building my source. So what's nice about NoodleTools, you will just basically fill in the boxes. Put in the title, put in the author's name, put in the illustrator's name, the publisher, the city, and all that. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can import all the information by using the ISBN number. It really just depends. I would start here first, type in the ISBN number, and if that works, then it will put everything you need right into the source citation. So just to show you how, I have this book from Amazon. It says, "Dude, that's rude." I'm going to write an essay comparing or talking about manners and how older books portrayed it versus more current books. And so if you look inside, let's say you have a paper book, you look inside, this page right here is the cover page. It has all the information that you need. It has the publisher, it has the authors. If there's an illustrator, it would have the illustrator, has the ISBN number, has the city and state in which it was published, and the date. Okay, 2002 or 2007. Okay, but I don't need that because I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here, and I'm going to copy this ISBN number right here, the 10. I can copy it. I'm going to go back to my source, and I'm going to paste it right here, and then search. There's the book. It has everything that I need. Okay, it has the writers and the editors. I'm going to select it and import source. Now, you would need to verify the information. For example, this says these are the authors. I checked. There isn't an illustrator for this children's book, but if you have a children's book, you may have a separate author and an illustrator. This one, it has them listed as both. And so I'm just going to leave it like this. Okay, everything looks good. Continue. And include the source. You go down here, include the source in my final works cited page. So I'm going to say save. Now, when I go to my projects page or my source page, there's my source right there. Okay, now I want to show you how to add a TED Talk. So I've gone to TED and I looked at millennials and I found this talk and I read it. I read the transcript, I listened to it, I like it, I'm going to use it. So unfortunately, it won't just transfer all the information over. I have to actually type it in manually. So I need to make sure I know all that. This is the title. This is the speaker. This is the location. It was at TED at IBM. It doesn't give me the actual city that this was recorded in. Sometimes it does. It'll tell you. It gives me the date, October 2015. And so I'm going to go back to my NoodleTools and create a new citation. It is a website. Make sure I click on that. And it's in lecture. TED Talks are lectures. So I'm going to click on this, a lecture. Now for this one, I have to fill in the blanks. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and copy the web address. Put that in. Presenter, what was his name? Jared. Kleinert. Title presentation. Why millennials have. Make sure I'm getting this right. Why millennials today hold more power than ever before. Why millennials today hold more power than ever be. Okay, you capitalize all the main words in titles. You don't capitalize words like the or a unless it's the first word of the title, or like than or of. Okay, and so I've capitalized everything but than. Now, if you look at the title and how TED formats it, they don't capitalize anything. They should, or it should be capitalized. Okay. This was published in October 2015, TED, IBM, so I'm going to put in that information. Presented at TED at IBM. I don't know the location, but I do know October 2015. So I will put in that. If you don't know the information, you can't find the information, it's not there, then don't worry about it. You don't put it on the source. Okay, it's so simple. And then I'm done. So here it is. I'm going to save it and include it on my works cited page. There are my two sources. Now finally, let's say I'm going to compare two speeches. Well, American Rhetoric is a great resource. It has all like the most popular, famous, well-written speeches. And so I'm going to go here and I'm going to compare two speeches comparing disasters. And so I am going to search. I'm going to search for the 9/11 disaster. And here it is, George Bush's address to the nation on 9/11. Here's a video. I can watch it. Here is the transcripts, if I just want to read it, copy and paste. And here's the actual speech. Okay. I can copy and paste this. So I'm going to use this source and I'm going to add it to that. Control copy, NoodleTools, create a new citation. This is a website. Technically, it's a website. It is not a lecture. it was a TV address, and so I might go ahead and use the same thing, a lecture or speech, but I also just want to show you how to use a web page. Let's say I'm just going to look straight off of American Rhetoric and read that speech. I'm not going to watch the televised clip. I'm going to paste my link here. The date of publication, it was September 2011. Contributor. I have to fill all this in. Author. I have to do this manually. Oops. Okay, title of website, American Rhetoric. Web page or document title, it was called Address to the Nation. 9/11 Address to the Nation. That's the title. That's what I'm going to need to put here. Okay. I don't know who publishes American Rhetoric. I don't know who moderates it or updates it, and so I can't fill in this information. This is about the website. This is about the speech. Okay, so I just publish what I can, and then I'm done. I'm going to save it. And those are my 3 sources. Okay, and so this is what you need to do. Once you have your 2 sources loaded into NoodleTools, it's very easy to create the Works Cited page. You will just export it, and you can export it to a Word document, or you can export it to your Google Docs. I'll show you what that looks like. Log into my Google account here. That's not going to work because I'm pause. Okay, just export it to your Google Drive and attach it to the last page of your essay, and you're done. Good luck.